What's up, guys? It's Johnny God back again with another My Hero Academia chapter review, chapter 234. Now, before we get into this chapter review, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're doing a cash giveaway on this channel. Once we hit 100 subscribers, we're going to give away 3 cash prizes. First place winner gets $100, second place $50, and third place gets a $25 gift card. Now, let's just jump right into this chapter review. So, the first thing I want to talk about, guys, is right now I believe that basically that Re-Destro is basically pre All Might level. Like during All Might, during the first arc, during the first season, I think Re-Destro is that type of strength right now, because it's just insane. Like, this guy is just like with one swipe just taking down houses, like a whole row of houses, guys. It was just with one swipe, and he's not even on 100% of his power. Typically said liberation 80%, so this guy has 20% more power left over. And you know what, I just really like how Horikoshi is really doing Re-Destro, because it's like every chapter we see him use his quirk, he always switches up his quirk, like, and how he uses it. Like, for example, like what I mean by this is, like, the first time we seen him use his quirk, you know, he just got the black things around his eyes, then he just got super strong and just choked the person out. And then the next time we see him use his quirk, he only uses his quirk on his finger, and his finger got super strong. And then after that, he just grew out his arm. And then we saw last chapter, before it went on break, that we see that he can grow into huge size and shit. And in this chapter, it brought it to another level where he even grew bigger, and basically the black face paint is basically covering up his whole body and his whole face right now. And I like the design of it. Looks pretty awesome, guys, because I like how his own quirk makes like a villain mask. So he doesn't even need a villain outfit, really. He can just turn on his quirk and he's good to go. I think that's cool. But next thing I want to talk about, guys, is we got some faces on Shigaraki's deceased family members. Now, like this is fucked up, guys. Like, you know what? Before I heard his story, before I heard that he killed his family, I was like, okay, that's an average edgelord kind of backstory. But the more we get to see him, the more Shigaraki talks about his family, and now that we get to actually see their faces, it's starting to get fucked up, right? Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't really care about the grandparents. I don't really care about his parents. That's fucked up. That's fucked up to say, but I really don't care about them. What's really tugging at my heartstrings right now is that fact that Shigaraki killed that cute ass little girl. Like, that little girl is dead, bro. He straight up killed her, and I'm like, that's fucked up, right? Like, in my head, I'm like, I hope she's alive somehow, but no, it's like right after we saw her face, like we saw her hand, Shigaraki was like, oh, that's Hana-chan's hand. I'm like, oh god, she's dead. That's fucked up, man. But we're getting a lot of information on Shigaraki right now, and Shigaraki is said to have it starts to have a quirk evolution. And basically, before Re-Destro even had to say anything about getting a quirk evolution, if you guys watched my last chapter review, you know how much I was hyping up Shigaraki, so you already know I already put 2 to 2 together that his quirk is definitely evolving. But I didn't think it would evolve to a point where he doesn't need to have contacts. He doesn't have that contact with all fingers to activate his quirk. Now, that kind of puts a wrench into my theory that Shigaraki is going to have to use Overhaul's hand. You know what? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe he still needs it because he can still lose the hand, I guess. But the thing is, though, he's going to be missing fingers now. He's going to be missing like half his whole hand. It's going to look awkward, isn't it? Like, he has to do something with that fucking hand, right? He has to do something. He has to heal it somehow, or fucking. I don't know. Like, Shigaraki can't just go the rest of the series with just a half hand like that. That would bother me. Like, every time I would see that, I'd be like, oh man. I'd be like, oh man, Shigaraki, do something with that, bro. Like, you know what, man? Because apparently he doesn't need to have all contacts with all his fingers to use his quirk. So I guess he can just get a mechanical hand. I guess like for the other half, just get a couple mechanical fingers, I guess. But that's kind of lame, guys. Don't you guys like the overall theory better? It's just like that sounds more interesting, doesn't it? Than just getting a fucking metal hand and just calling it a day. But anyway, guys, Oh, I have one last thing to talk about. Gigancho Macho, however the fuck you say his name, he has entered the stage. He is about to make a come up. Now, what I hope is for, I hope he really doesn't just come up and just takes on Re-Destro. I really want to see Shigaraki be the one to actually defeat him. But we will see. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and I'm out of here.